AITA for ruining my sister-in-law's honeymoon by exposing her racism? Throwaway account. Although my sister-in-law will probably recognize the story anyway, so I don't know why I even bother. I don't think what I did was an move at all, but maybe the timing was a bit off. But no, I don't think I'm an full stop. My F27 sister-in-law, F30, got married last weekend. She's my long-term boyfriend's M32 sister. They're white and I'm Middle Eastern. And a dark one with raven black hair. She was looking for a photographer that didn't bankrupt her, so I suggested a friend of mine who's new in business and charged less than half because these things cost over $5,000 these days. She was excited and I set a group chat with her and my photographer friend. We talked a little and later they met and they started messaging directly to each other. The wedding was amazing and everything went smoothly. I was one of the guests and she seemed happy. The next day they went off to their honeymoon. I don't know if it was by mistake, but instead of texting the photographer directly like she's done for the past few months, she texted him to our old iMessage chat. She thanked him but had a favor to ask him and wondered whether he could retouch some asymmetry in the flowers archway. I'm sorry, I don't know the right terms in English, but also if he could take me off some photos because I'm too dark and ruined the color palette. Not all pictures, just the ones she's in. I texted back, "Are you kidding me?" She didn't answer. I took a screenshot and posted it on my Insta story tagging her in it. She called my BF crying her eyes out, calling me an for embarrassing her and ruining her honeymoon. BF thought it was a low blow. I was blinded with rage when I did it, but even now I'm calm. I still don't feel that I was an But people have been contacting her apparently asking if she really wrote this. She's so beautiful and successful, so please don't blame it on jealousy or scare of being outshined. Edit for a little update. Sister-in-law is still on her honeymoon, so I haven't talked to her yet, but she's bombarding my BF demanding that I apologize and make a new Insta story with my apology. More people got involved, including my BF's mother that thought I was way out of line ruining her daughter's wedding. I have also got contacted by my sister-in-law's friends. Some of them told me stories about what she's been talking about me behind my back. Yeah, she got what she deserved. The amount of her friends that weren't surprised at all with her text made it clear for me that I wasn't wrong. My sister-in-law is self-employed with some foreign customers. That's why she's taking it so hard, because she's scared that would affect her career. I don't feel like I need to save her career should something bad happen to it. 2. My photographer friend did what he was told. That's the only right way. Being professional and not confuse work with his own values. He asked me if I wanted him to say something and I said no. I also asked him not to tell me what they're texting since she's his client, so he shouldn't break confidentiality. He's just starting his career and he will meet worse brides. She was at least nice to him throughout their interaction. 3. Now to my BF. As I said, he thought this whole thing was uncomfortable. I told him if he wanted to be with me he needed to discuss uncomfortable topics. He opened up and it was actually deeper than this. This has happened before. His uncle is very rich and for his 60th birthday he had a very big party. As a thank you we received thank you cards with our pictures on it professionally taken. I remember this picture because his uncle had a red carpet moment when guests were photographed upon their arrival. Later we went to my BF's mother to see the rest of the photos and I wasn't in any of them. I thought it was funny how I literally evaded being caught on camera. I never mentioned this or even reflected on it, and while my BF and his family were looking at the pictures and discussing the evening, it was just so normal and no one mentioned something out of the ordinary. Today he told me that I was photoshopped off the pictures. Everyone in his family knew it but me. At the time they just thought the uncle could choose whoever he wanted to have in his pictures and they moved on, but you all kept it from me. Yes, so you must have thought it was hurtful. I did. I asked my family not to tell you and we continued going. To that uncle. Celebrated some Christmases, Easters and vacations with him? Silence. You didn't feel offended on my behalf? Silence. And now you think it's okay that your sister is doing the same? I didn't think of it that way. I know my sister. She knit a racist. If it wasn't racist, why is she feeling embarrassed now? Silence. You think what she did was all right? Of course not. Will you just stand and watch when this happens to our children? Of course not. I know my BF very well. He's very kind and I never felt he was racist in any way. I know he's not stupid and is aware of these things, which makes it worse because it just means he doesn't care enough. I asked him why he didn't care enough and he said he was so sorry, but he knows me to be a strong girl that never let these petty things affect her. He's right. I normally ignore 99% of the racism and microaggressions I face in life and even laugh at the ignorance. We even discussed this before. But does being strong mean that people are entitled to try to hurt me? Because I usually don't let them? Does it mean I wouldn't appreciate to feel the support of my BF having my back? Don't strong women deserve being supported by their loved ones and feeling safe and loved? He couldn't answer this. I told him that I never want his sister in my life again or his uncle and probably not his mother either if she still wants me to apologize. I don't want to surround myself with people like them and especially when I have children, and I asked him if he's willing to live like that. I asked him not to answer me now and think about it. It kind of felt like an ultimatum and that's bad, but I didn't know how to handle the situation better. I never thought of myself as someone who's petty or that makes ultimatums. This experience taught me that I'm both woman shrugging medium skin tone and thank you for the NTA judgment less than 3.